Our next speaker, mashallah, a very humble brother, gave me 2 sentences. Brother Munir Iqtish is an active member of Mass Bay Area, and he is the husband of Sister Ruqayya Al-Hay. That's his bio. Bismillah, let's welcome.
Short and sweet, that's the most important part. My wife, as long as she's happy, I'll be happy, inshallah. Good, at least you smiled, alhamdulillah. I'll cry afterwards. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Sallu ala rasulillah. Sallu ala rasulillah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barak ala Sayyidina Muhammad. I was driving here this morning, and I picked up, I asked my son to pull up what's the session theme or title, and he read it, and then I asked my 14-year-old daughter, I don't know if she's here, she isn't here. Okay, what do you think I should say? She goes, that sounds really boring. Like, I don't know if I will attend that. So I'm going to simplify, inshallah ta'ala. And while the session is about the power of giving, I only want to share one hadith from the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But it has a lot of deep meaning in it, inshallah. So bear with me. I'm hoping that I'll finish before my 10 minutes. But sallu ala rasulillah again. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barak ala Sayyidina Muhammad. One time, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hadith collected by Imam Muslim, he asked his companions, he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, man asbaha minkum al-yawma sa'ima. He asked them 4 questions, and he said, who amongst you today woke up fasting? Today's Thursday, by the way. I don't know what day this hadith took place, but maybe some of us are fasting. He said, who amongst you today woke up fasting? And the first person to respond was Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, said, Ana, me. And then he sallallahu alaihi wasallam proceeded and asked the second question, فَمَنْ تَبِعَ مِنْكُمُ الْيَوْمَ جَنَازَةً. Who amongst you today followed a funeral procession? And the first to respond was also Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhu, and he said, me. Then he sallallahu said, asked the third question, and he said, فَمَنْ أَطْعَمَ الْيَوْمَ مِنْكُمْ مِسْكِينًا. Who amongst you today fed a needy person? And the first to respond was Abu Bakr. And he said, me. And then the final 4th question came, فَمَنْ عَادَ مِنْكُمُ الْيَوْمَ مَرِيضًا. Who amongst you today visited a sick person? And also Abu Bakr responded first, and he said, me. فَقَالَ صَلَّى الله عليه وسلم ما اجتمعنا في امرئ إلا دخل الجنة. He ﷺ said, these 4 acts are not done by one person in a day, but he or she will enter into paradise. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. What I want to share, brothers and sisters, quick things that we can learn, inshallah ta'ala, from this hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not about how many verses I should tell you, or I can share with you, or how many hadith. Can we take one and reflect on it? If you look at the composition of this hadith, and that's what's unique about it, I think, from my perspective, there are 4 acts, 4 things he ﷺ asked about. Who amongst you woke up fasting? Who amongst you followed the funeral procession? Who amongst you fed the needy person? Who amongst you visited a sick person? And he said, if these acts are done in one day by a male, a brother, a sister, male, female, they'll enter into paradise. 1 out of 4 is for personal gain. Fasting, you benefit physically, spiritually, even financially if you wish. You're not spending as much money on food, right? 1 out of the 4 is for the pure benefit of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. But the remaining 3, there's nothing for them to Abu Bakr himself. Walking, following a funeral procession, feeding a needy person, visiting a sick person. if we say this in this hadith, the gates of Jannah, one of the gates of Jannah has a key, and this key has teeth. One out of these 4 teeth that to unlock the key is for personal ibadat. But 75% of it is not for me. We live, even our products are called iPhone. It's always about me. How am I doing? How's my bank account? How's my life? How's my health? How's my Quran? How's my recitation? But in this hadith, it's about we, not just me. 75% of the deeds Abu Bakr did to open this gate of Jannah is not for him. That's one thing we can learn from this hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The power of giving, brothers and sisters, we see the issues, and I'm sure, I work for Islamic Relief. I'm sure they'll raise funds, inshallah ta'ala, in this convention. You see the commercials. But make sure that you embody this. This is not only about me. It's about we. This life giving, this life is not only about me. That's one. That's one. Number 2, the second lesson I want to share from the hadith of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in terms of giving. Abu Bakr's giving wasn't only money. The third one, he fed the needy person. But before that, he followed the funeral procession. You can give comfort to your brothers and sisters if someone died from their family members. You go console them, can't you? You can give peace and tranquility. That fourth one, visiting a sick person, can you aid? Can you cure the sick? We can't. It's in Allah's hands. But why He ﷺ said, go visit them if they're sick. Then another hadith, Allah actually will hold us accountable, will complain, you knew that I was sick and you didn't visit me, and say, Ya Allah, how? Not me. It's like, my servant, you knew my servant was sick and you didn't go attend for them. But why? Why should we go? We give them that comfort. We give from our time. Spiritual boost. Huh? Have you seen, do we have Palestinians in the house? Huh? Have you heard your mother or your grandmother? رديت علي روحي بس شفتك. You brought my soul back to me when I saw you. And she might be dead or dying. That's part of giving. Who's amongst us going to practice giving? Not only in wealth, not just dollar cents, oh, here's $100. No, in time. How many I heard the chair, the brother said, 280 people were volunteering for this convention. Part of giving. Mass as an organization is giving back to the community. Right? That's part of giving. Being involved in your usra, in your halaqah, in your chapter, in your masjid, in your community, in your youth group, in your MSA, in your, if you're working in a corporate world, there's a Muslim club. That's part of giving. Don't confine it to a dollar sign, to Benjamins. Give from your time. Give from your wealth. Give from your passion. Give from your spirituality. Give from what you can. Give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah you'll see it as big as mountain of Uhud inshallah ta'ala on the day of judgment. Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much for reminding us the power of community, working together, thinking about the we instead of just me. MashaAllah.